Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more EU5. I'm your host, Kelvin. We return to the Republic of Dithmarschen. Peasantry at its finest. On that note, build roads. Yeah. You there. Here. 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 Never had roads to those. Strange. Okay. I'm just trying to improve the proximity of our local region, you know? Time I'll put that one in. Okay. I also have some good news to share with you. Paris is getting the printing press right now. It won't be long. Yeah, that was the gravel road network debate, so I wanted to make sure I build that then, when we get, 20% cheaper and all that. Anyway, this should actually fairly dramatically improve my control in a lot of places that I forgot to build, roads into, like an idiot. Maybe anyway. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah. I think one other thing I noted was that you do not have... There. Yeah, it's another 5% control in Kloppenberg. Which is itself only 2 hops away from Bremen. Same as Elsfled. I don't know, it's got the same proximity. I'm like, how does it have so much more control? Well, it should have 10% more control from various things, but also because... But because it's, it's got the army technically in the province with it. Alright. Jesus Christ. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, Saxony. Well, at least you expelled them. Good job. Yeah, I gotta try and deal with a lot of things right now. So, here you go, Saxony. I want to cede you these provinces. They're yours again. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm just gonna annex you later. Okay. In debt, lax border, yada yada yada. Fair enough. Yeah. Bavaria, I think, is next on the shanking list. They have achieved great things. They will not forget this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bohemia. Fight me. Attack me, I dare you. I'd love for them to fucking pull the trigger. That said, I should probably kind of prep for them to do so, or for me to do so, either way. Oh, I get extra taxes here. Let me just put on balance again. Speaking of which, yes, I want to specify a couple of researches right now. Every now and again, I just kind of look through everything and like strategize, because it's just way too many researches and I don't know them all well enough yet. So I want to get rights of the burghers. But not just that. I want to go for improved combat speed. But, importantly, I want to pass through foreign cultural law again. because one of the things that foreign blood tax or blood tax foreigners does. Originally, I was like, ooh, non-cultural levy size, but I realized that didn't matter too much. But the point there is the maximum tax for peasant estate. Now, at some point, I'm hoping soon I'm going to have a good parliament, where I'll be able to pass maybe two things. Now the real question is, do I just want to start slicing through the coalition like hot butter? That probably just makes my problem worse, really. You know? That's kind of the thing with the coalition. Sometimes have to let it be. At least in the U4 it was. It was just life. Oh, I'm just out, aren't I? Yeah, not enough money. Training fields are expensive. But fair enough. Alright. Not bad. Overall. We have this problem with the Western Pomeranian Patriots. On the plus side, we're getting Confederal Union in, so that's going to be minus 5% proximity cost. I consider that to be an absolute help. I fucking love proximity cost. And, you know, soon we're going to get printing press, which will enable quite a fair few little options. Like the paved roads. Ooh, God, I want them. How do you have heretics? And how have you had 5 heretic civil wars? He's expressing the orthodoxy. Okay. Well, I guess that answers that question. Incredible amount of debt, France. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright. Rachel 18, yeah. Papermaker's Guild has fallen off. Just minus prestige, it's whatever. I have a couple of other things, I think. If I didn't already do it, yeah. Blast Furnace. For 75% iron output. And an Art Academy. And just in case I do actually need it, I want the art school and theater back here. There. Gonna try and do a little bit for culture. Oh shit. Cabinet lacks minister. Like, he's doing improved diplomatic relations, but I don't think he's needed on that anymore. You know? So, I need to test a couple of thoughts I have here. First one is on integration. Yeah, each one of these is like 0.7, 0.6. So, there is some degree of it getting split between the locations. But I think even when it integrates only one location, it's like that. Maybe hang on. Yeah, okay, it's 0.55 the bit. It is actually applying it, I think, split to all the provinces. Yeah, that does make sense, actually. Okay. It's just there's also the base level and all that, so it never feels quite like it. It feels inefficient still. But I guess it's not really. Windsor 5 is just not worth it. I don't know why you have to remove the own rebels only to actually see your rebels. Alright, I'm going to crack down on the Pomeranian Patriots a bit. The Commoner and Patrician Insurgents are chill for the moment. Freedom should be celebrated, of course. Alright. So yeah, I mean, our stability is passively ticking up. Alright, the commoners are there. I'm hoping for the next parliament to be pretty good. Although, I might just be able to wait for the Reformation to work its magic on some of these people. You know? The reason I did pick up the gospel, you're still Catholic, sure, but for how long? You know? Of course, mind you, you could ask me the same question. No, apparently you've actually managed to completely dodge the Reformation. Fair enough, I guess. Did I really never build my House of Parliament? Apparently not. I guess to be fair, I could see that I hadn't. Alright. I always get distracted on things, though. Let's ditch diplomatic spending for a bit. Well, to be fair, we don't really need much more of you. Yeah, you're free to choose your conviction or confession, sir. I'm realizing that I really only have 48 manpower income, and that's just not enough. Alright. Spend a little there. What a waste of coin. How much spending do I need to do? Really a lot more than I thought. Yeah, there they. Eh, that's fine. I don't know why we have exiles in the first place, but sure. Over the limit. There. Alright, so that's about how much I need for Diplo spending. That's fine. That leaves me with a fair bit still to play with. But yeah, if I can also hit Virtues of Politia as a law on my next thing, my next parliament, because I don't really want to pay the full 100 for changing it without going through parliament. Republicanism. It's only 80 now. Maybe I should. That will give my peasants 5% plus 2.5% for everyone, so a total of 7.5% for my peasants. And yeah. That will allow me to collect the extra 5% from the blood taxes real easy. Incredible, France. You've managed to accumulate a stupid amount of debt. Alright, War in Bohemia is cancelled for the time being. I'll need to make sure to do that. Okay. I can get another saint. Sure thing, boatman. 400 gold, you are free to walk through me. Okay. How's this whole coalition thing going, by the way? 33 members. Yeah, I need to be careful, you know? Alright. 2 grand. And still only 58 manpower income. I've got to be able to do better than that, you know? Okay. 1, 2, 3. This place didn't get a road built to it properly. That's actually this town. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hamburg's missing a road. Okay. Sure, just minus 15 prestige constantly. Okay. Okay. This is the part where I'm going to learn there's actually a ton of upkeep on these things. It's probably fine. But yeah, so that's a lot of training fields, which I'm hopeful are going to help here. Our capacity to control farther than, you know, a few hops away from us is not great, but we'll get there. And yeah. And there's going to be Hamburg there. Yeah, the Teutons. Oh my god, France, can you not be in perpetual massive quantities of debt? In practice, I think I'm actually fine. Even if the Teutons also come in, it doesn't matter to me. The correct answer is, what are they going to do? They're going to die. They're going to lose. You know? Only plus 65. Only plus 71? Jesus Christ. I thought it was like 10 per month. Like for these things. Come on. Okay, I guess they really aren't working yet, though. Takes time for the promotions and everything else. Nothing's instantaneous. So anyway, Bremen. So let's see, reach out to our faith. France, Castile, Bohemia. Tempting, but alas. I guess I'd just go with any one of these three. It doesn't really seem to matter which. I'll go reach out to our faith. Okay. Address Artisan Guild complaints. You've got it. Demand for a new monastery. You've got it. Oh yeah, right. Estate satisfaction loss. Right. Fair enough. All right. Makes it difficult for me to do much else with them. Because their estate satisfaction is actually super low right now. Estate satisfaction. Jeez. Okay. If I get lucky, I can get maybe a plus 10% event and then still cross the finish line. Yeah. Lutheran, oh dear, Lutheran zealots. That's interesting. Do what we can. Okay, plus 81, that's slightly better. There's some military duties. Okay, just for a year. It's not the end of the world. So this is as high as satisfaction's gonna get. I don't think I could get any higher for that law change. That's unfortunate. Yeah. In the end, it's fine. Achieved your war. Who the fuck are you fighting up here? Fair enough. Now watch it not even matter. Okay, so I'm going to give them strong guilds. 2.5% burger equilibrium. Also less commoners and cabinets. Or should I actually strengthen them outright? I don't know. Production efficiency is a lot better. you know? At least for me, because I guess I'm not really much of a trade nation. To be fair, I haven't really bothered to learn too much of the trade system yet, you know? Hell, I barely look at this tab. But, like, even if I could min-max it to some extent, I don't believe I'm going to get any more than double what the AI pulls off. Which would be like 40 gold right now. Which, in comparison to my tax base, is nothing. You know? I've cultivated quite a good tax base. So I think I just take strong guilds. It looks like Bavaria's done its war. You guys weren't drilling. Oh well. Alright, we have over 100 troop income. That's good to see. You would, but you're in debt. The rest of you won't. At some point, France may choose to join me. If they can ever get their house in order. Cremona, the Teutons, Livonia, and Dorpat. I'm not going to bother raising my levies for this. Because I don't really have any reason to. So it belongs to Magdeburg. Bavaria made peace. Cleanse the temple. Of course. Yeah, we have the Saxons to fight as well for us. Like, my professional army is, you know, got enough cannons to siege forts, so I feel like that's the thing to do. To siege the forts. Like, they have to attack through a bunch of our forts. The enemy seems to, in general, have less cannons than us. So, I have kind of the advantage on the siege field. I'd like to know more about the Duchy of Cremona. As we say, that's Italian. What the hell is it doing up here? Don't spread at any cost. On that note, yeah, assuming Sternberg was just over there or whatever. Breach. So how are Scriptorums doing now, by the way, in terms of profitability? There we go. Alright, let's get some Scriptorums built. I figured we'd, like, with all these Lutheran preachers about, they seem to consume books, I've noticed. Which, hey, that works. %20 of the cost staying in the country. So hold on, I'm paying to upkeep Lutheran preachers. Well, that seems a little unfair, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, foreign cultural law. 116 soldiers per month. Not bad. Alright, Hamburg fell. Which is also the war goal. Alright, looks like we've lured out the Bavarian army. This is what I like to see. Why yes, by all means, walk into the marsh. I'm guessing that, yeah, that was a lot of their levies, so they just collapsed under us. Without a chance. This is owned by the Teutons as well, and I should look into it. Enthusiasm's high, apparently. Alright. Why does the Teutonic Order own shit down there? Alright. And here we can resupply the mains. And woof. Okay. Nice batch of casualties on them. Alright, so if I make for this plane here... that will kind of give me a place to resupply. As promised. Took another couple thousand casualties on my way through. You guys are able to supply off that, right? Yeah. Good. Alright. In order to be safe, though, because they may be able to just unoccupy this, and probably will at some point. Oh, they're walking over it. Phew. Okay, so they're not cutting my supply line. Ironically enough, I think Bavaria's too worried about the siege to go bother cutting its supply line. Oh no. Oh, by standing there they can cut the supply line. Oh, okay. But now they're sieging. Interesting, I didn't know standing there could cut the supply line. Let's keep that in mind. Well, it doesn't matter. We held on long enough to get the fort. This gives us a more, shall we say, permanent supply line in this area. Anyway. This is technically Bavarian capital, so this ought to finally knock some sense into them. Apparently not. Alright. Start the siege. Yeah, they can supply, they're fine. Maybe. Yeah, Bavaria, you're gonna lose the siege race. $74. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually can't, though. Turns out. We're the only one with sort of some issues, it seems. You guys are just out of food, question mark? Why are you not able to get food here? Anyway, Bavarians unfortunately willing to fight on seemingly forever. I don't want to take too many casualties out here. I just need to leave. It's one of those things like, I have no idea why this is going like this. It doesn't matter. I need to leave. If I can't sort out supplies or supplies, like, the supply chain isn't functioning as I expect it. So it's going to be the next print, or Jesus Christ, it's going to be me. Is there any way, which, if it's me, I think it's literally Bohemia. So, yeah. Bohemia is literally just using me as a way around. The limit. Which, you know what, it's probably fine. I don't know, it's a proper power struggle this time. One candidate is at least 50% of the vote. Alright. Not bad. I think that'll work. I'm totally not taking a picture of that. I'm all's well. Actually, that's it. I should probably call the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm Universalis, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.